Hey guys, so I'm gonna be showing you guys my Brotherhood deck profile for the new April 2015 format. So I hope you guys like this, and please leave comments to how to improve my deck. And yeah, so here goes. So I run two spirits. This card is not a spirit, but my other spirit's coming soon, so this card is a spirit. And what spirit basically does is when it's normal summon, you can target one level 3 fire monster with 200 or less defense in your graveyard, special summon that target in face up defense mode. So, if you guys know how to play Brotherhoods, the combo with Spirit is to normal him, special summon a rooster from the graveyard. Rooster's effect activates, and I'll talk about that later. But yeah, so two roosters. Next up is I run three bears, and what bear does is I can send one face-up formation I control to the graveyard to target one monster on the field and destroy it. And it still can attack when it uses that effect. So I attack directly. If he inflicts battle damage to your opponent, he sets one 5 formation spell card directly from your deck. So he's very essential to have in the deck. Next up, I run 3 leopards, and usually people don't know how to play leopard. So leopard, you can tribute himself or herself in this case. I think it's a guy, I'm not sure. But tribute him to set 1/5 formation spell or trap card. And that's basically it. You don't have to tribute another Brotherhood. It tributes itself. So people get confused by that, but that's how it works. Next up, I run 2 roosters. People usually run 3. I want to run 3 too, but I don't have a third one, so I run 2. And its effect is to send 1/5 formation to set another 5 formation from the deck. Spell trap. That's basically one of its effect. And then the second effect is when it's special summoned by a 5 fist monster, you can add a Brotherhood of 5 fists to your hand. So next up, I have 2 gorillas, and at first I was debating whether or not I should play the 2 gorillas. My friend said it was essential to play 2 gorillas, and all he does is just pop the backfield. So just send one face of 5 formation you have, pop one spell trap card your opponent controls, and it clears the backfield, so you don't have to be scared of attacking and making those plays. Alright, that's all for the Brotherhoods. Next up, I run 3 Infernals, and basically what it does is you can special summon it. It has to be special summon by removing from play one fire monster in your graveyard. And if you destroy a monster with this card, you inflict 1500 to your opponent. That's if. It's only 1100 attack. So, and I use Inferno for like rank 4 Xyz plays. That's all for the monsters. Next up, I run 3 Tenkis. And Tenki, you just add one level 4 lower beast warrior type from your deck to your hand, and all beast warrior types gain 100. So that's what Tenki does. Next up, I run 3 Tensus, And basically, you can normal summon another Beast Warrior in addition to your normal summon or set. And Beast Warriors gain that 100 attack boost, which is helpful. Next up, I run 2 Gyokos. People run 3, but in my opinion, 3 is way too much. It's affecting your backfield, and you don't want that to happen. You don't want to clog up your backfield, so because you want to make consistent plays with your backfield with the Tenki, the Tensu, the trap cards, and all that. So I just run 2, and basically what it does is you target one set trap spell trap card your opponent controls, and then your opponent cannot use that as long as this remains on the field. And that 100 boost again. That's all for the 5 formations. And next up, I run 2 Power of Dualities. Power of Duality is really good to have in this deck because you don't really special summon a lot in the Brotherhood deck, and it's there for you when you don't have much to play. If you have a junk hand, which sometimes you usually do, and sometimes you don't, and Power of Duality is in your hand, so it's sometimes good to have and sometimes bad, but I use it. Next up, I run the 2 MSTs. With the Gorilla play, it pops the backfield. Then I run 2 Onslaughts. Onslaught's really good to have in this deck, plus as a replacement for my coach Soldier, because I don't have him as of right now. He's coming soon, and when he comes, my deck will be much more stronger. But basically, it just lets me special summon 1/5 Beast Warrior from my deck. Then I run the run Raigeki, and you know what Raigeki does, just destroys all your opponent's monsters. 1 Rekindling, special summon fire monsters with 200 defense, and then banish them at the end. 1 Foolish, I Foolish Rooster for the spirit play, or Leopard, but usually you want a Foolish Rooster because you can use Rooster's effect twice in that situation. Even though Rooster says once per turn, it's like a zombie master. People get confused with the once per turn, but it's like sending him to the graveyard or to your hand and then playing him back. That's once per turn because it's like a recycle of his effect. So that's what Rooster does. Okay, on to the traps. You have your staple cards, the Bot, the Compulse, the Torrential, and the Solemn Warning. Your staple cards. Then you have 2 Call of the Haunted. Again, they are replacing my Coach Soldier for right now. But I like the Call of the Haunted play. It gives me a lot of plays. So, Call of the Haunted. And then the Tensen and Tenken. Now, Tenken people really don't like playing, but I like playing it sometimes. It helps because your monster is unaffected by other effects caused other than Tenken. But then it can't use the effect, so that's good and bad in a way. So that's it for the main deck. On to the extra deck. I run 2 Horse Prince. So when it's synchro summon, special summon of 3 fire monsters. So there's the Rooster play. So synchro summon Rooster to bring out the bear, gorilla. I usually bring out bear. Okay. Next up, I have 2 Tiger Kings, both gold rare, and basically it negates all effects except for Beast Warrior type, and they has to be face up, of course. And if it's destroyed or sent from the field to the graveyard, and you still have materials on it, you can send 3 5 formation spell trap cards to special summon 2 level 4 lower Fire Fist or Beast Warrior. 1 Direwolf. People get confused by his effect, but basically he can destroy himself. So that's good. You want to destroy him instead of destroying your Horseman's or Tiger, because those two can make plays, while your Direwolf is just a lowly 2000 attack guy, so destroy him. And destroy 1 monster your opponent controls. 1 Amaterasu. He's for the Inferno play. So detach 1 material, bring back 1 banish. So Inferno, banish spirit, bring back spirit, bring if you have Rooster, Synchro, Horseman, Rooster, Bear, Bear's effect, destroy all attack that might be game. 1 Cardinal. I'm debating if I should run 2, but I only have 1 so far, and he's there to bring back your 5 formations and your 5 fists to your deck. 1 Photon Bouncer, self-explanatory. Zenmains, self-explanatory. Lion Emperor, replacing him with the Vulcan I'm getting soon, or might not. I'm not sure yet. I'ma have to decide. Once I get my new cards, I'll post an update of my deck, but he's there for now. 1 Utopia, 1 number 6, number 17, and then Keaton. Definitely replacing him. I don't like him. And that is all for my Brotherhood deck. So please subscribe, leave comments on my Brotherhood deck, help me improve it, please, and thank you.